I bought Toonstruck.
Toonstruck?
Oh, that game from forever ago?
From forever ago.
The point and
with,
click adventure?
Chris.
Pontius.
No.
Pontius, yeah, that's
The guy
it.
from
No, he was
Back to the
Carstruck.
Future.
Well done.
Chris Kirkpatrick.
Good job.
The guy from Back to the Future, the professor, Doc Brown. Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd,
Lloyd,
yeah.
Yeah. He plays. Basically it's like Roger Rabbit, and it's a. We made a comment a while ago about how I don't play the adventure point and click things, and that was one of the ones that I loved when I was a kid. So I went and found it, and the other day I got notified on my phone that GOG had it on sale for like $3.
Damn.
So I picked it up.
There you go.
What do you think?
I haven't turned it on yet. I have so many video games to go through right now.
You need to specify one and stick with it. Because I'm like you with a Steam account, and I have the
I'm
tendency,
all over the place right now.
yeah, to jump back and forth, and it's horrible.
So Spencer, I don't think you saved it.
I play a lot of H1Z1
I think you just closed out of it
Oh.
and didn't save it.
Battle Royale. If anybody plays
All right.
H1Z1, you want
We'll figure it out
me.
next week. We'll have it for next week.
It's like the only shooter I'm really good at. Somehow. I'm only really good at H1Z1 is because I'm a huge pussy. And I will sit on a roof and just wait. I'll just wait for someone to come by and just gun them down in the street. And then somebody comes by to pick up their stuff and I gun them down too.
Just get.
Yeah, they just get got.
They just get got.
No,
What does that phrase mean, get got?
I think it means get arrested and sent to jail.
Oh, that makes sense.
Or anything. You get hit.
You got shot. You got
Shot.
punched. You got knocked out.
Sure, get got. You got somebody.
Hey, are you guys, what exactly are you guys doing? Because you can't be running around back and forth over here. You're cleaning your room.
Can you clean my room too?
In the living.
So what are you going to say to that?
Yeah.
Right? You're like,
Bitch. All right. All right. Fair enough. So,
any news?
any news this week? Anybody?
Honestly, like this.
Justin, what's happening in Kotaku land?
Yeah.
They're doing all their like. It's like, oh, this guy's top pick for 2015. Oh, their future top pick.
Do you think that they talk like that when
They
they're writing the
absolutely
article?
talk like that.
I can just see them. They're like in the water cooler, just like making weird noises to each other.
Yeah, it's just that's all it is.
Do you think they're checking their privilege?
That's the noise they make. Is
Like when they do that, they check their privilege.
that's exactly what they do.
That's how they check it.
Yeah, there's nothing going on with them. I checked GameSpot. I haven't checked Forbes Games. Ugh. I haven't felt the need to throw up yet. That's how I get over hangovers. I just go to Forbes.
Osis Daniel asked if wearing a suit and tie is still a thing for the Game of the Year show.
Well, who's
I'll do
hosting it?
that.
Who's hosting it?
I don't know. Eric would be a good host for it.
Oh, we're talking about us.
For the
For
Game of
us?
the Year show, yeah.
You're wearing
Wow.
a tie right now. You're probably wearing like a T-shirt with it. It's just like a
Are
normal
you like
t-shirt.
working?
Is that like a
now?
tuxedo T-shirt or something like
Yeah,
that?
one of those.
When are we doing the Game of the Year show?
We could do it next week.
next
Yeah,
week.
next week.
I'll get together a list.
Oh man,
It's gonna be The Witcher 3, right? Right?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
It's gonna be The
We'll
Witcher
find
3.
out. Next
I'll have to
week.
play it.
You know what? I've been so surprised by a lot of Game of the Years. People refusing to put Witcher 3 at the top of it. It's like, just give up.
It's very counterculture to
Just put that or Fallout 4 as your
Ignore
Game of the
Witcher
Year, and I'll
3.
be okay with it. But don't put like a bunch of weird crap in there.
That's what I was saying.
Everyone's doing
What
it
the
though.
fuck?
So I'm looking at Kotaku right now, and it's like the year in video game sex 2015, the best video game music of 2015, the best video game dogs of 2015.
Ooh.
Ooh no.
Dude, I was so excited for the best video game dog. I was like, who the fuck is gonna win this, man?
They got the article out, and man, I grabbed the popcorn.
There's so many dogs.
Stepsy says no games are out this year.
And it's funny. I was looking back at our video. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh yeah.
I was looking back at our video from last year, and we were so excited about so many games that we don't even talk about anymore.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember all the games we were looking at, but we don't talk about any of them.
Hype
Dude.
has a time limit.
I'm way more excited for this year in gaming than I was last year.
I think this year's gonna be much worse than last.
Really,
year.
dude? No Man's Sky.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3.
Street
I mean,
Fighter 5.
good games.
Street Fighters, if you notice, like fighting games are a big deal to me, sure. But we're on the 5th Street Fighter from like more than 15 years ago. It's like 18 or something. I don't
I mean,
know.
last year had The Witcher 3, Fallout 4. Those two are
Metal
huge.
Gear
in their own.
Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Well, I mean, you could count Destiny, Taken King.
Ugh.
Hey, some people.
Some people.
I bought it.
I mean, but there's
I bought
gonna
it
be
for-
Destiny every year, right? So I don't know if that really matters.
Can you count like Warcraft for every year then?
That'd have been something else. Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
Konami, 2015 strategy and planning. Fuck Hideo Kojima. Fuck Hideo Kojima. Fuck Metal Gear. Fuck Silent Hill. Fuck it. Fuck you.
Fuck you is the best part of that. Fuck it. Fuck you.
Yeah, we will get
That's
Zelda.
2016 too.
We get Zelda. We get
This is gonna be
Uncharted
huge.
delayed, but
I think Twilight Princess is actually coming out pretty soon.
Twilight Princess is gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I never actually finished the other
Wait,
one.
what? Is it releasing? For
Yeah,
Wii U?
HD
Yeah,
release.
it's re-releasing.
Oh, it was fun. Yeah, it was a good game.
I don't think I ever finished it.
I talked to my brother about it. He's like, it was the most forgettable one. I'm like, dude, what are
No.
you talking about? This was the
No.
first Wii game we got.
It was
And
fun.
we beat it together.
I mean, it wasn't the best,
It's not
but it was-
forgettable. I mean, you transform into a fucking wolf.
Dog. And it's like it goes.
and it
back-
looked gorgeous.
It's
Yeah.
that Majora's Mask kind of like theming of like it's like relatively dark.
oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
Dark shit.
Literally dark in many cases.
But
I like the spider one, the part with the spiders in it. Remember that one?
Which part? There's two parts of spiders.
I like both of them.
Oh wait, no, you didn't beat it. So you probably
Spider-
didn't- There's a spider boss.
Oh, at the end,
No,
towards
no,
the end.
Towards the end. It's in like the Sky Temple, and that's where you get the two hook shots. Of course, I remember this because it's attached to my phobia.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you get the two hook shots, he's the boss, and when you see him, you walk into the boss room and there's nothing there.
Remember when we were playing Gauntlet and then we got to the spider boss and you cried like a little girl?
No, I didn't.
Is that true?
And it's on
It
the
is.
stream.
It's on the
Oh, is all
stream.
that true?
It's on the stream.
it's
If
on
you
the
check
stream
it
of
out.
of Spencer going, "Hey, I'll protect you. Don't worry about the spiders, man. I'll take care of them for you." Yeah, right. He'll take care of my gold. He'll take care of the meat,
Yeah.
the food.
The food.
I always take care of
fool.
the meat.
But
Yeah, I would
Anyway.
shoot it if I wasn't gonna use it.
anyway, you walk in the room and there's nothing there, and then you look up and there's the spider boss.
Which happened in Ocarina of Time
Yeah.
in the Deku tree.
they weren't scary. to me.
Why? Because they didn't look real.
No,
what
they
was her name?
remind-
Gogua or something?
Something like that.
Spider Queen?
Like the spiders reminded me
Golgua?
of Skullomania. It's a fighter in Street Fighter EX3
Of course.
for some reason.
Of course.
But yeah, it was weird. But this one, no, fuck that. Those bosses creep me the fuck out.
Really?
There was actually there was a trailer for Twilight Princess. And I was so excited to get this game, right? It shows a scene of Link running, and he's in a tunnel, and there's a giant spider chasing him. I'm so glad they cut that. That shit is frightening because it's like you can hear its footsteps and everything.
You know what's frightening? That boss in Dark Souls 2, the Chariot boss. I got more mad at that boss than any other boss in Dark Souls 2.
Really?
I was so angry with that boss.
You know, I'm actually replaying, and I've fought that boss twice now because I haven't beaten the game yet.
Yeah.
Again, and you're talking about mainly the skeletons, or you're talking about the chariot itself?
Every part of that boss makes me crazy.
So here's a crazy question. What game, without knowing anything about them, obviously, do you think is going to be Game of the Year for 2016?
Overwatch.
2016 is going to be Overwatch.
Really?
I'm thinking Overwatch.
Wow.
Probably.
Everyone's really excited for it, and Blizzard's like, "Hey, we're happy, you're happy," and they're making all these like choices to be like, "Hey, we're not going to put DLC, like paid DLC, on it. These are the heroes, all that stuff." It looks relatively balanced. I've watched like hours of footage of this game.
You don't think Final Fantasy 15?
No.
I think Zelda.
I think Western
I think Zelda's going to win Game of the Year.
games kind of tend to
No.
win more.
Yeah.
No. If Skyward Sword is any indication of how Zelda's going.
No, they're not doing that.
Are
Well,
you sure about
I'm
that?
sure.
But wait, you didn't like A Link Between Worlds.
I did not.
So.
But everyone else
another
did. It won Game of the Year on some things.
on something.
On
One
games,
handheld, maybe,
GameSpot's.
Game of the Year.
No, GameSpot it won Game of the Year the year it came out. I
Really?
kid you not.
Well, I mean, good for them.
Oh, it's just Daniel says his money's on Madden NFL 17.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna release one next year or this year.
Right? They might
Oh.
throw a curveball.
I
You
Yeah.
like
never
this
know.
page.
What?
2016 video gaming on Wikipedia lists off events and gaming releases. The events part is what I got excited about.
When do we actually get No Man's Sky?
June.
It's like June.
Good lord.
We'll,
June?
we'll see if that game. Hey, it's playing time for you to get PS. Wait, is it PC?
It's PC too.
Oh, never mind.
All right, so 2016 Game of the Year predictions. I'm going to list off just a handful of games that I come across, but keep talking, and I'll just start blurting them out.
I think
Horizon Zero Dawn.
I think Final Fantasy is
Division.
gonna be good. I have no doubt that it's actually gonna be a good game, but I don't think it's gonna be Game of the Year. I don't think Division is either. I think Division's too like.
Stepsy says
Shadow Rebel.
Shadow Rebels, a game made by me and my mate that has stopped production. Well, that's good. That's a good start.
That is stop.
So it is not a game.
By mate, you don't mean your friend. You mean you're the person you're having sex with.
Mighty Number 9.
His other hand.
What? No. My number 9.
My other hand.
I'll play
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'll
Sean's
play
hand.
it with you, but I don't think I'm gonna touch the game past beating it the first time.
Fire Emblem Fates.
Not game of the year, but it'll be good.
But, yeah, that'll be good.
I'll play it like hell.
I guess I'll have to get my own 3DS.
What's funny is the main. Oh yeah, you should. I think I have my theories on that, but I'm gonna keep those to myself. You should get a 3DS.
What are your theories?
No, I don't.
Lay it on the table.
You want me to lay it on the table?
Lay it on the table.
All right, it's possible that the 3DS broke in my car.
Oh, so you gave me the black mic for another reason.
It's possible.
Sabotage.
It's possible that the game broke in my car.
What's the other reason?
Broken in transit.
No way.
Yeah?
I didn't drop that thing.
Is it not possible?
It's not possible. It's sun damaged.
All right.
You said it yourself.
No, it very well could be.
Quantum Break.
No.
What is Quantum Break again?
That's the one where you
It's
manipulate
third-person
time.
shooter. You
Oh,
play-
that looks stupid.
You play as the dude from.
That looks
That
mad
looks cool.
stupid, dude.
That is cool. That looks cool.
No.
It's got
It's
good
a neat-
graphics.
It's a neat
Fuck that
idea,
game.
but like, the game's probably gonna be shallow at the end of the day.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be shallow. It's gonna be fucking on rails. It'll probably last for 16 hours.
I'm
or
okay
less.
with it being on rails. I don't like open world
No,
games.
you can't
A
say that.
shooter
You can't
on
say that.
rails? You like shooters on rails?
Yeah.
Dude.
I like The Last of Us.
Dude.
Last of Us is completely
Last
on
of
rails.
Us is
It's not
is-
really the same thing, though.
Yeah, it's a little more diverse. I'm talking about Order 1886. That is a shooter on rails.
I never played it.
I know, I did. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be
But-
Quantum Break.
But what if it was longer?
I didn't really have a problem with the length.
I didn't really enjoy the gameplay. at
Daniel,
all.
is there even hype for
I
this
thought the
game?
game
Like,
was beautiful.
I'm not hyped.
Oh, it looks
Stupid.
great.
And some, when
But
you're
the
first in the
gameplay of it-
firefights, when you're in the firefights, you're like, holy shit! You know, the sound and everything kicking off. It's just
You know,
It
this
was
game already
shallow.
got made, right? Like this already was a thing.
what?
The time like stopping while shooting, like the gunning and time stopping shit.
So you
It's a
mean
thing
like,
already.
You mean like True Crime? You mean Max Payne, Into the Matrix?
More than that, there's a game that's exactly like this.
What is it?
Yeah, it's there was a game for Xbox a long time ago.
Dark
Ma-
Souls 3.
I think Dark Souls 3 could contend, but it's completely
I would
dependent
love to
on,
see Dark Souls 3 win.
It's dependent. It's dependent on how bad the other games do. Like,
Oh
if
god,
people don't like
that's a
Overwatch-
great 2016 quote right there.
What?
Depending if all these other games suck, then yes, this one's
It's gonna
win.
be Zelda. I guarantee it.
No Man's Sky.
Ratchet and Clank,
No Man's Sky's gonna win game
Star
of the year?
Fox
right.
Zero,
No.
That's right.
Uncharted 4, A Thief's End,
We'll see.
Probably
it's-
Uncharted.
That could.
No Man's
but-
Sky.
Uncharted's
Sky.
pretty good.
No Man's Sky.
But it got
I
delayed.
hope.
Deus Ex.
Nope.
Deus Ex will just be fun.
Deus Ex is probably gonna be good too, but the way that it like started out of the gate, getting everybody to hate it, forget it. People have this negative connotation
well,
around
we
it
got to
already.
keep in mind that who's ranking these things for Game of the Year is like industry professionals and all that other
Yeah.
stuff. So they probably don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy
Guilty
15.
Gear XR.
It's the same game for 19 years.
Fucking.
Final Fantasy 15. Fable Legends.
Oh, Fable.
Oh, that's the one where it's like a multiplayer and
It's
one
a card
person's
game,
the
isn't it?
One person plays the enemy.
yeah
And
the
then you have
frenemy.
The frenemy, yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
It's like basically a DM, but with no DM tools, just the ability to.
Well, he gets to add traps and stuff and
Yeah.
add enemies here and there. He makes the dungeon more harder. Kingdom Hearts.
Nope.
Kingdom Hearts is not even coming out in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't expect that in 2016. That's
I think Neo, hopefully, will be good. It looks great, but I need to see more.
nah.
These are like
Persona 5.
Won't be game of the year, but it'll be
No.
fun.
Yeah, it'll probably be good. Yeah.
I'm so
It's
looking forward
coming
to
out
that game.
Recore.
PS3.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing with it.
Devil's
Re-
Demon
no way.
Survivor.
I don't think it's
Creature.
gonna be game of the
19.
year.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you
Sonic Boom Fire and Ice.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
I think we have our
There's another
winner.
one coming out.
Sonic Boom Bay.
They need to like put like
For-
50% of the budget into QA, dude. You can beat that game. You guys knew about the glitch, right?
No.
So
Well, I know that of the glitches, but I
Well,
don't know specific glitch you're
one
talking
real
about.
progression glitch in the game was if you jump and then hit start and then unpause, you got another jump. So people would use this to progress through areas of the game that you're not supposed to be through yet.
Yeah.
What game?
And, Sonic Boom, the first one, Rise of the Lycans.
Oh, you
or
played that?
something. No, I didn't play it.
I actually
watched a
have it.
playthrough on it. God.
Why would anyone play that?
It came free with my 2DS.
No, but he's talking about the
imagine
Wii
that.
version, right?
Huh?
You're talking about the Wii version, the Wii U version.
Yeah.
No.
I'm boycotting all Sonic products until I see a fucking Chow Garden.
Did you guys see that Unreal Engine thing I sent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that was amazing. Can I? So you can get that. You can download that somewhere, right?
That's just a demo. It's a visual demo. There's not actually something you can play.
They should turn that into a game all its own.
Oh, I want it so bad.
But Sega actually retweeted that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know why you would want anything Sonic related.
Chow Garden, Chow Garden, Chow Garden,
Chow Garden.
Chow
Chow
Garden.
Dragon
Chow
Quest Builders.
Won't be game of the year, but I can't even imagine it'll be that great. I'll get it though.
Dragon
PS4.
Quest
Comes out
PS4.
January 28th.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'll be on it.
Right
Oh,
around the
it's
fucking
Japan release.
I'm getting a ton of games in January. Well, not a ton of games, but a lot of games at the start of the year that you guys probably won't touch.
Like what?
Final Fantasy Explorers comes out.
Okay.
There's like a couple 3DS games that are coming out that I will be getting because I'm the only one that does that kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
repping the handhelds. You know, that's what I
Okay.
do.
Day
Handhelds.
of the Tentacle remake.
There's no other game.
Best
like
game
it.
of the day will be Day of the Tentacle remake. There's no other game where you have to enter a mummy into a beauty contest and make it win.
That sounds pretty charming, but
I don't think so. It's just Daniel. I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with you there, buddy. So what else we got? Unravel. No, fuck that.
No.
Sorry.
So the
That's really
first
all I saw that like
Tales of
stuck out.
Symphonia.
the HD for the PC.
Oh,
right.
that's kind of cool.
That's kind of neat.
If it's
XCOM
$10,
2.
I'll buy it.
XCOM 2.
it's full price right now. I'm not going to get that.
XCOM 2 might be good, but Game of the Year is debatable.
Not going to be Game of the Year.
No.
Wasn't it Game of the
No.
Year? I believe it was Game of the year it came out.
No, it wasn't.
Can you check
Don't
it?
lie to me.
Could RTS ever become Game of the Year?
It's not RTS.
It's not
XCOM isn't RTS.
It's tactical.
It's tactical
RPG.
RPG.
Oh, okay.
It's great though.
Doesn't it play just like
No,
an
the first
overhead
one. Check to see if the
RTS?
first one is.
No, it plays like an overhead tactics game.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I never played XCOM, and I never had a desire to, and I still don't.
Yeah, it got named Game of the Year by a few guys.
2012.
Like 1-2 people.
By a
But
few guys.com.
That's 2012? Then how come there's a Game
oh,
of the
it's Kotaku's Game of the Year.
Okay, and apparently it's
Oh.
Giant Bomb. Hold on, it's more than them. It's Giant Bombs.
Where?
Giant
You
Bomb.
see it? Go check
Not Giant Bombs.
The Wikipedia.
Giant
no,
Bong.
I said Giant Bomb, like apostrophe S.
B-O-N-G.
B-O-M-B.
B-O. Okay.
Bong. Well, that's
Giant Bong.
Giant
Game
spin-off
Spy,
of
Game
Giant
Trailers, and
Podcast.
Giant Bombs named Game of the Year.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that good.
I think it was fun.
it was good. It
I
wasn't that
had a
good.
lot of fun playing it. I didn't beat it, though.
You know what game I downloaded on my Vita recently?
Roguelikes.
No, you're gonna be surprised. Mega Man 8.
I'm not gonna
I
be surprised.
love that one.
I love that one.
Hopefully, I'll have a
That
review
was-
of it next week.
That's the only Mega Man that I actually enjoyed before
Like X.
X something. I can't remember which X I because I went from Mega Man 8 to a Mega Man X, and I don't remember which one it was.
Mega Man X is cool.
But 8 is I spent so much time playing that one when I was a kid.
You know what Mega Man I love? The Zero series.
Hey, Diamond.
Those are a lot of fun.
Diamond
If they
Devil.
ever do an HD
I like that
remake of
name.
those, I'm there.
Yeah, they should do remakes of that. I was tempted to buy the Super Star Wars game.
Oh, isn't that hard as balls?
Probably.
It's really smart. It's really That's
I
the one with
heard
the Tauntaun, right?
That's
No.
where you
Play through
front
Empire?
flip sabers.
The one they have right now is the first one.
Okay.
It was hard. It was a tough game.
They're all really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I would
the NES
appreciate
era-
that.
or SNES era is just that, like, hey, we don't know if they're gonna beat this.
Yeah.
So is anyone excited about the Star Fox game?
No.
No,
No, not really.
don't care about.
Which
Star
is a
Fox.
shame, but
Yeah, it is a shame.
it
'cause I
its
think
showing
they
was so
could've-
weak that
they
I
could've
couldn't.
hit something like really beautiful with that game, and so far I have not seen it.
I'll be getting it though.
It's a remake that no one cares about,
Hitman?
or I don't.
Hitman's probably
Hitman?
gonna be good.
It might be game of the year though.
Yeah, and
Meh.
it's
It'll be good though. I'll play it.
yeah. I'll play it too. I think I might actually enjoy that game a lot.
Oh, another review that-
Rain.
Another review I should have next week is gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a little bit weird, but Tomb Raider, Go, Lara Croft, Go.
Oh,
I've been playing through it.
I think I already know your opinion.
Tomb Raider
love
Go.
Yeah, I think I know your opinion. That's what I'm saying.
Spoiler alert. But
Assassin's
I
Creed.
can actually record on my phone. I have an app that will take video of my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking makes things a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
So the Assassin's Creed Chronicles video games, they have the China, Assassin's Creed Chronicles
Chinaman.
China, Russia,
China #1.
and India, I think was the
Diamond
other
Devil
one I
asked
saw.
if we're excited about the new Deadpool movie.
Then they have
Yeah.
a trilogy
Yeah,
for
that
it.
trailer looked
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah,
I
it did.
actually really like that trailer.
I mean, it's the
Did you
movie
see
that
the
he
trailer
wants
with
to
Ryan
make
Reynolds? Or
too.
the most recent one?
Not the most recent
It
one,
came
no.
out on Christmas. I saw it. I was like, you know what? Hey, I can't knock this movie.
It looks like a lot of CG, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I
A little
think
bit more than I wanted.
But I like the fact that they flat out are just they're not even like it's attached to Marvel, but they're like fuck shit. You know,
They're
see you
going
next
for
Thursday.
it. It should be like that. It's
should
Deadpool.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be getting like horribly injured and growing stuff back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Regenerating.
I'm excited.
Is he going to be a spin-off of the one that was in Wolverine?
no.
This is definitely like this is supposed to be at least a true to the comics Deadpool. So you know he's kind of a break the fourth wall character in the comics.
Doesn't he break the fourth wall so hard that he,
Shatters it.
yeah.
I think there is a thing somewhere about that.
I always laugh at comic book movies because a lot of times they make these really just like if you think about them logically, it's like commercially a horrible decision. So they have Ryan Reynolds, who's like a good talker, and at the end of that movie, they completely covered his face so he couldn't speak.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well-
so that's gold.
Come on, that
That's a
movie-
good idea. And then the next one is a Fantastic Four. They had Jessica Alba. It's like a gorgeous girl, and then they're like, let's make her the Invisible Woman, and then she just goes invisible for like half the movie. It's like, oh,
Well,
how is that not a bad decision?
That, I mean,
That's
that was
the
in
opposite.
the era.
You want your women
Right.
seen, not heard.
Yeah.
Yikes. That was in the era of bad comic book movies, though, right? That was pre Dark Knight, and it was the dark ages of comic book movies.
well, I mean-
Spider-Man 1, you could say, was
Iron Man 1 was
good.
good.
Iron
Yeah.
Man 1 was good, but yeah, I think that like comic movies didn't really take off until like mid 2005, 2006 or something.
I did those movies wrong. I saw Iron Man 2, never saw Iron Man 1,
She was in the
Oh,
first
man.
one.
and I saw
Wow.
I saw Transformers 2.
Don't
Didn't
even
see the
watch
first one.
Transformers.
Do you even consider Transformers a comic book movie?
Well, I mean,
No,
no. There's comics for it, but
no, it's not.
no.
All right, well,
It's a piece
So,
of crap Michael Bay
Saturday
movie.
morning.
Diamond Devil asks, "What's the comparison thoughts on Battlefield Black Ops 3? Sorry, Black Ops 3 beta and full release." I will say, I did not enjoy the beta as much as I'm enjoying the full release.
I didn't even
They
play the
balanced something. They did something with the classes. I don't know exactly what I was talking to my brother about it, but it actually feels. I'm just gonna say the android, the machine gun arm android, cyborg, whatever.
He's an android.
His machine gun arm was way too damn accurate in the beta. It was broken as shit. Like he could snipe you with this machine gun arm from clear across the map. And yesterday when I was playing, I was fighting against someone using it, and I was wall running, and I had my bow and arrow out, and I was like, nope, and shot him in the face, and killed that bitch.
You heard it here first, folks.
Narf.
That bitch is killed. Killed.
That sounds like you
But-
just admitted to a murder.
Previously in the beta, that guy would have looked at you and shot one bullet and killed you. Like, so they definitely have done something with the balancing of the game itself.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a complete opposite. It's just annual of Battlefront. People enjoyed the beta. Actually, my dad picked up Battlefront, and he's been enjoying it, but he sucks at shooters worse than Spencer, so he's actually having a lot of fun with it.
Wait, am I? Hold on though. Am I the like litmus test or something? Like,
Yeah.
are you better than
On
Spencer?
shooter. Yay or nay? Oh man.
That's harsh.
You know, I almost picked up Battlefront. Sorry.
Why?
Why?
I still think that
I still have it. You can borrow it. I mean,
that is a good point.
yeah.
But I want to beat Dishonored first, and then I have to beat Undertale. So
You have to beat Undertale before you beat Dishonored.
no, because I have to review Dishonored.
Oh, you're gonna review it? Okay.
Yeah, next week.
Then yes,
Dishonored
beat
1?
Dishonored first.
Yeah.
Didn't you already play that game?
Game came out like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You'd already played
Well,
it.
the definitive. So I got re-release update graphics. There's DLC.
Does
You know.
2015 feel like the year of re-releases?
I think 2016 is going to feel like it too.
Yeah.
They're probably going to come out with a few of those.
'Cause-
Too. I mean, look, your thing's getting re-released.
Dragon Quest,
Dragon Quest is getting re-released.
Tales of Symphonia,
Tales of Symphonia, Twilight
Resident Evil,
Princess, Resident
Twilight
Evil.
Princess.
Well, that's going to be a flat-out remake. Resident Evil 2. Or are you talking about Zero?
I don't know.
I think Zero already came out, but Resident Evil 2 is going to be a full-on remake, which excites.
I had a weird question for you guys.
What?
I heard a topic recently about what the best year in video gaming was.
Huh.
But they were arguing that 1998 was the best year.
Ooh,
Why?
that's a hot year.
And we need to find a list of these games that came out these years because I would argue 2004 was the best year.
what is
what?
2004?
Metal Gear Solid?
I mean, a lot of games came out. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 came out that year. Halo 2 came out that year.
Nope, best game in video
Was it?
gaming. Best-
Yeah,
No, Halo 2 did not come out in 2004.
It seems like it came out before that.
I think it did.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No?
I think it came out in 2004.
Because I remember playing it because I was already friends with Matt by then, and he had Halo 2, and I was like, "Oh my god, look at that!" So, I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, being able to connect your Xbox to Xbox Live, putting your headset on, and playing with people online on your
That's
console.
a pretty big deal.
Halo, dude, that was huge.
yeah, there was a discussion. They were arguing 1998 was what? I mean, what games came out in 1998? I can't remember.
What the fuck?
Like Final Fantasy.
No
8,
offense, but
9?
Christians be like 420 blaze it. Nah, 420 praise
So
it.
Game Radar.
Justin should have said that. I think he would have done
Games
that.
Radar has
Christians can't also blaze it.
Games Radar has 7 of the top years.
Okay.
Their first is 2000, or I'm sorry, the last place is 2011, bringing you Arkham City, Skyrim, Resistance 3, Saints Row, Modern Warfare 3, Super Mario 3D Land, Dark Souls, Zelda, Skyward Sword, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Uncharted 3, Mario Kart 7, Rayman Origins, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Jetpack Joyride, Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure.
Spyro's Adventure. Okay, never mind. That one won.
Hold on.
Can't go wrong with Spyro.
Skylanders.
Oh, it did come out in 2000.
No, it's a big deal for the kids.
For their number 6, they have 1994.
Oh, I see Sonic and Knuckles.
1995.
It's over.
1995 was the year.
Sega's Blue Blur
Oh Jesus.
with Sonic 3, Doom 2 gave us new meaning to Hell on Earth. XCOM, UFO Defense. Final Fantasy 6 came out in the U.S. as Final Fantasy 3. Donkey
Fantasy
Kong
6
Country.
wasn't that
gave-
1995?
I don't know, dude.
I thought that was.
I think they're
95.
wrong about Dark Souls, but I need to double check.
Let's see. Donkey Kong Country gave us classic banana grabbing.
Are they gonna write that for every game?
Right, Sonic gave us super speed.
Uh,
Doom gave us gunfire and hell demons.
97.
Okay, 97 did have Symphony of the Night. Symphony of
Castlevania.
Okay.
GoldenEye 007. Star
Oh, yeah.
Fox 64.
Okay.
That's a hot
Final
year.
Fantasy 7.
That is a
Grand
stack.
Theft Auto.
Jesus.
Gran Turismo.
Okay, that might actually.
Street Fighter 3. Tomb Raider 2. Worms 2. XCOM Apocalypse. Tekken 3.
Tekken 3 was
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. That year might
Diddy
actually take it.
Kong.
Diddy Kong
Diddy
Racing.
Kong
WCW versus Nitro?
Oh!
Oh yeah.
Baby!
Hype!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cream of the garage.
The cream.
I'll tell you what, Mean Gene. Green always rises.
90
what, Mean Gene.
He doesn't know a thing about me. I know about him, yes I do. Great guy, man.
So their fourth place, 1996, was Super Mario 64.
Okay.
Resident
Evil.
Duke Nukem 3D. Crash Bandicoot.
Oh.
Tomb Raider,
Hot year.
Quake,
Oh wow.
Diablo,
Wow.
That is
Star Ocean, Final Doom, The Elder Scrolls 2, Tekken 2, Command and Conquer: Red Alert, Donkey Kong Country 3.
okay.
Country
hot
3
year.
was more of just a rehash, honestly.
What do we got for 3?
For third place,
2004.
we have 2004 with Halo 2,
It did?
Half-Life 2, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas,
Oof. Halo 2 and San Andreas.
San Andreas is
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Far Cry, Unreal Tournament, Chronicles of Riddick,
That was a good game.
that was
Dude,
actually
Unreal
really good.
Tournament?
Counter-Strike Source, Doom 3, Metroid 2, Ninja Gaiden, Metal Gear Solid, Twin Snakes.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden what, though? Ninja
It
Gaiden
just-
Ninja
This is the first
Gaiden?
one.
Says
For
nine.
Oh,
Xbox.
shit,
for
dude.
Xbox.
Fable,
Yeah,
Need for
that's-
Speed,
Fable
Zelda,
came out that year?
yeah,
Oh my god.
Need for Speed Underground 2, Knights of the Old Republic 2, Final Fantasy 11, Sims 2, Pikmin 2, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Well, maybe Metal Gear
Zelda
Solid came out the
Four
next
Swords
year.
Adventure.
Metal Gear Solid 3 must have come out the next
Good
year.
lord, that's the best year.
That's got to be the
That's
best
a really
year.
good year.
Second place, 2007.
2007.
Assassin's Creed, Modern
The first one,
Warfare,
okay.
Portal, Dirt, The Witcher, Pebble, Bioshock, Super Mario Galaxy, Rock Band, Crisis,
Eh.
Bioshock.
God of War 2,
God of War.
Metroid Prime Trilogy, Halo 3, Fire Emblem, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, Forza 2, Zelda Phantom Hourglass, Gran Turismo series.
I would not put that year over 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't
2004
either.
is far better.
Number 1 is 1998,
All right, what do we got?
bringing you Pokemon Red and Blue,
Oh, shit.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time,
Oh.
Mario Party, Banjo Kazooie, F-Zero X, StarCraft,
Okay.
Metal Gear Solid, Half-Life,
Okay.
Fallout, Resident Evil, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, Dance Dance Revolution,
Oh wow.
Baldur's Gate, Panzer Dragoon Saga, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Spyro the Dragon, Parasite Eve.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
98
It's
and
a good
2004.
year.
maybe those are comparative.
It's a
98 and
good year.
2004, yeah. It's close. I think 2004 takes the cake.
But I think when people say 99, that's more of a Nintendo kind of.
99? Who's saying 99?
98 is Nintendo.
99 was on. Yeah, 98 too, but 99 was on there with like 90.
97, right?
Was it?
97, 98.
What?
'Cause it came-
98, 2007, 2004,
Am I playing
96.
Big Daddy K
97.
says we should do a show on the history of
94.
video game console controllers
Okay,
and do an awards show on the most innovative controller.
N64.
Most innovative?
I
would say the-
disagree.
I would take
I
away.
hate
What's that?
I would say the Wii remote.
I would say the
Probably
Wii remote
most
wins.
Innovative,
Innovative, yeah.
but
Not the one I
most
like, but-
Practical? Nope.
No.
No Strike's got to be DualShock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DualShock.
Yeah.
And then Xbox kind of ran with it a little bit. But yeah, I would say DualShock.
Yeah, I
But it would be my favorite.
Sega Dreamcast.
fucking clunky thing.
Dude, you guys remember the memory card you could put in and it'll show like little things on the memory card?
Yeah.
You know, and everybody
Yeah,
everybody
like
shits on the
Neo
N60.
Geo
Shit, dude.
something.
Everybody shits on the N64 controller, but I don't hate it.
I don't mind it.
I like it.
I don't
It's kinda
hate
dumb.
it. I just it was,
Definitely not the best
Better-
controller.
better-
It was like two controllers in one.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is
It's a
kind of cool.
confused controller. It's very confused.
It didn't know what it wanted to be.
3 things for the 3-handed gentleman out there.
Yeah. No, it's really a
Yeah, that's a
interesting take.
So they also put in here. I think this. Oh yeah, this article was written in 2013. So let's ignore that.
You know, I think next year's gonna be.
I don't think so. I don't think next year's going to be that amazing.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be alright.
I think it's gonna be pretty good. What's coming out?
After watching our videos from last year, how optimistic we are with this, that we were with this year, I don't want to be optimistic about next year.
Well, that's not.
Well, this
I'm
year was-
disappointed.
2015 was great.
It was great.
2015 was incredible.
I think.
The reason I don't talk about a lot of the older games is because I'm so busy playing the new ones, I don't have time to go back.
Yeah, sure. That's a perfect excuse.
Seriously.
Yeah. Let's see, Big Daddy K. You guys should do a show on the history. Oh, you guys already said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2015 had some amazing games to it. Really did.
Oh, it's just Daniel says you have the cutest kid. You should be so proud. I will say I came in the house today, just walked right in the door, wasn't locked, didn't hear anyone, and you know what your kid was doing?
What?
Cleaning her room and
Oh.
sweeping the hallway. Like that. Like how did you do that?
I
How
still
did
don't
you
do
do
that.
that?
I'm a full-grown man.
Yeah. She was just like, she's like, I don't know what I should do with my trash bin. It's full. And I was like, oh, I'll take it for you. I took it outside and I come back in. She's like, thank you. And like, so polite and just cleaning your house for you.
Yeah, she's pretty great.
Aw.
Fantastic.
I was a little demon. On the other hand. Fuck you, mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
You said fuck you,
I'm
Mom?
living with a
Is that-
2 and 4-year-old right now. I will let everyone know that Amazon is selling straight jackets for $39.95. I
They
have
sell
looked into
child
this.
leashes.
Child leashes. It's a monkey. It's on your back.
So
Don't
I
go
got
too far.
I got a bunch of Best Buy gift cards for Christmas.
Really?
So I'm super excited because we have that program we're using
Right.
and the
For
Gamers Club.
Club or whatever.
So it's basically that money is essentially like
God.
times 120%.
I own so many of these, and I'm just like,
Look at these
fucking
joysticks.
terrible.
What?
What the fuck is
Oh,
that?
that was at your feet. So you're supposed
Sega
to, like,
Activator?
yeah.
Oh, it's a Sega thing. Forget it.
Oh, look at that calculator.
There we go. All right, keep going. Oh,
Dude,
God.
Apple Bandai Pippin.
Oh yeah.
Can you put that on the stream?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see.
Golly, that looks awful. That thing looks like, you know, it looked like the when PlayStation 4 was coming out, and they're like, oh,
They're like the boomerang.
the boomerang. It looked
Yeah.
exactly like that. Shame on you, Sony. Don't be copying people. Just don't change the DualShock. When you get a PlayStation 5, keep it the same.
That PS1 controller, the very first one, was a real piece of shit.
It was really like empty.
Yeah, once they add that DualShock
You
thing
didn't
in.
know something was missing.
Dude, the PS1 controller, it's like a Nintendo, like a Super Nintendo controller.
Going back to 1.
All right, so
Like, who would think they could do 3D gaming on something like
Magnavox
that?
Odyssey 100.
that thing.
That
was like
doesn't look like a controller.
Well, you twist it on the sides, I think.
What the fuck?
Shooting gallery. That actually looks legit.
Damn,
That
that's
gun was dangerous.
Atari Home Pong console. Is that 2-player right there, or is that 1-player?
I think that's 2-player
Yeah, it's too.
because it's Pong.
Because the other person's
Pong
moving.
and
it.
only
Fairchild
Pong.
Channel F.
The fuck is that?
I don't know.
Look at that creature.
Kessler Arcade. RCA Studio 2. Atari 2600.
just
That
wanna
looks
say-
okay.
No.
Dude, have you played Atari?
Yes.
This looks
it's
okay.
at the,
We have
the
one in my
campus.
office.
I fucking hate that.
There's many more, like competitive games you can play with those weird joysticks things.
Those controllers fucking suck.
Sega Master System.
What is that?
Sega
Sega
Master System.
Master System?
It was crap, just like everything Sega's ever released.
Wow.
Oh, the
Sega
Genesis.
Genesis.
Mm-hmm. Commodore 64.
Didn't the Sega controllers have like 6 buttons?
There
Or-
was
or-
some
it-
that did.
Layers
the
of 3?
future versions.
Um,
So the original one was 3. The one I actually just bought, I should be getting it next week. Actually, it has 6 buttons on it. But the original Sega controllers were just 3-button.
it was easy for fighters.
This is the one we were talking about, the Sega Activator.
Good lord.
Activate. Looks like a Stargate, dude.
Looks
Yeah.
like something you could throw at your sister. You bitch!
Get
Yeah.
activated.
The Neo Geo CD,
Oof. God no.
Sony, PlayStation 1,
Look at this, by
Apple
the way.
Bandai Pippin.
On the PlayStation 1 controller, look how long the joysticks are. Did you see that?
Go back. Go back.
What? I'm sorry. What?
PlayStation 1? Look how long they are.
Oh yeah, they stick out forever.
They're really
Dude, that
long.
is tiny in your hand. Have you held one recently?
No.
It is so tiny. I feel like I'm gonna snap it in half, like just trying to press square.
Probably didn't.
I remember they're really lightweight too.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, it's
I-
just
like literally
Osis Daniel
nothing.
says one thing the gallery shows is how elegant the NES controller was for its time. The others aged worse, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Definitely
NES
agree.
controller is beautiful.
Yeah.
Bandai.
I actually really want to
Pippin,
hold one right now
Nintendo 64.
Just want to hold
I
it
just
in
want
your
to
arms.
hold it.
and caress it like
so
a little baby.
the DualShock that came out for the PlayStation 1,
Beautiful, perfect.
Yeah, well done. Oh
Sega
yeah.
Dreamcast.
That's what I like, baby.
Oh
That's what I
god,
like, baby.
Spaceship.
I feel like
Yeah.
you're reading a map.
It
You
kinda
hold
remi-
that thing.
Beautiful.
You know what? It kind of reminds me of the 2DS, just a smaller screen.
Yeah.
Just go back. Go back.
Look at that sexy ass.
So we're literally going from this to the what's it called to the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And if you look
Beautiful.
Have they learned nothing?
Beautiful
at
dream.
well, I mean, there's some things about
Great
the
job.
Dreamcast that were kind of like weren't really bad for its time.
I love this controller.
GameCube controller is awesome.
I love the
You
GameCube
like the GameCube
controller.
controller?
That is
Yeah.
Love it.
I didn't care for it.
Terrible for fighters.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Awful.
Love it.
The only
I
fighter
Because
love
it created a guaranteed primary button, which is A.
Yeah.
Like that's the button you'll be
Yes,
using the most, so that's what you're gonna use. There's no like X or circle as your main button. It's just you're gonna use A.
I really like that Z was on the one side and not on both.
Yeah.
I actually really like that. It just felt really comfortable to me. And I love the fact that they kept the C stick and the D pad and they switched out. Like they said, primarily you're going to be using the analog and not the D pad.
Yeah.
It's an interesting design.
And then they
I guess my only gripe with it is that the C stick is clearly not. I don't know what they were trying to go with the C stick.
Well, I mean, it's worthless on a lot of games.
Yeah, it's kind of if you want to make a first person shooter, it'd be weird to have the C stick feel so small.
So do you guys remember on that
Different.
controller, the C stick was different from the joystick in the sense that it had like this weird like octagonal pattern around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
can
couldn't
see that in
rotate
there.
it correctly like the
Yeah,
joystick could.
it didn't go in a full circle. It went in an octagon. So it was-
bizarre.
it's a corner. There's a corner and you hit a
There's
corner.
a hit the corner.
It was more of a. It was a secondary.
Maybe that was their goal, their intention though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to have it.
As far as shooters went, I didn't really play that many on the GameCube. I played a lot more like Phantasy Star, Sonic, and Pikmin, and things like that that weren't really like. I didn't need the. Yeah, they were more melee. I didn't really need the C stick all that much. The C stick was more for like my mini map or for navigating screens, not really like gameplay.
Well, and
And
also,
I think that's why it didn't bug me at all.
yeah, I mean that's true. There's not a lot. It's Nintendo, so shooters are pretty non-existent except for the
Yeah.
couple James
I think
Bond
it was
games.
Time
Metroid.
They still had them for the
They-
GameCube at
they
that
had
time.
Metroid though.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Well,
but
Metroid
it
played
was
differently
stop
than a
and-
shooter.
Stop and fire.
But at that time, Nintendo was still having those third-party support, and I think that's why they backed out of it. Is they saw like we're releasing the exact same games as Sony is and Microsoft is,
Well, they
and
actually
we have a different market than them. So why are we even doing this?
Yeah,
And
they
it's
actually said fuck you to all
like,
their
yeah,
their
forget
third
it.
party. They said, hey, we don't care if you guys freaking pull something out.
Do you guys
Oh,
remember that by
God.
the way, the D-pad on the GameCube controller was in an indentation?
yeah, it was like in a groove.
It was really hard to press buttons.
Yeah, I can
On
play
what?
fighters.
The D-pad on the GameCube controller was in this little cup. They
Oh.
had it in this little cup, so it was
Never
really
noticed
hard
it.
to hit like accurately.
Huh.
It's bizarre.
And they released freaking Capcom vs. SNK.
Do you want to know an interesting bit of trivia? I don't know if this is entirely factual, but I'm sure if I fact checked it, it would. But the reason that only Nintendo does the D-pad or did the D-pad for the longest time, like if you look at the D-pads for other controllers, they're never just like a
Yeah.
normal D-pad. Is that Nintendo had the patent on it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it just released like last year, I think. In
Yeah,
2015.
that's
or
why all the
2014.
controllers always had like they were like like Sony's was like separate,
Yeah, they're
like
separate,
4
yeah.
buttons that you could
Yeah.
hit as opposed to an actual D-pad.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
Did not know.
So the Xbox Microsoft's fat Xbox.
Fap.
I like this controller
The Duke.
because
I did not like the black and white button. I'm just gonna say that
was
right
just
then and there.
rage.
oh yeah, the black and
Yeah, I
white
wish there was just a
buttons.
white button.
Should only be white button.
You got
Yeah.
the black controller. You
Couldn't
don't
they
need
put the
black button.
couldn't they put the black button like in the back of the
So
controller?
that black button's real close to the white button right now.
So yeah, they were already in that phase of like too many buttons.
I like this controller because it
Shit
reminds me
on
of
it.
Dreamcast.
That is true. It looks a lot like.
No, I love the S controller. The S controller is fantastic.
I think, honestly speaking, I do not like the Wiimote and nunchuck.
Oh, I hate it.
It's
No,
playing.
it's not good.
You know, the worst thing was playing Twilight Princess, and if you look down or if you aim downwards, like he'll like slash.
I got it on the GameCube. I
yeah.
refused. I never. The Wii is one console I've never purchased. I could not get myself to do it. I
Yeah,
can't
besides
stand.
like party games or something, right?
Yeah, it's all for kids and casuals. It's filthy.
The
Disgusts
Wii-
me.
Disgusting
The
casuals.
the Wii was actually my only console for almost a year.
Really. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
my
you were
God!
living. But you were
When I got
living in.
Sonic and the Seven
You were
Rings.
living in that environment where gaming wasn't approved of, right?
Yes, yeah.
With that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had to hide it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I would buy GameCube games and have my wireless controller hidden, so that I could like. She had no idea that it was. Yeah. So the GameCube controller, I had that hidden or whatever, and I would play GameCube games on my Wii. But for the most part, I had to play Wiimote games.
Are you
or
still with
Wii
her?
Games. No.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
It's a good life choice.
Yeah. That was like 5 years ago now.
Diamond says Nintendo went from an amazingly perfect GameCube controller to a stick.
Well, see, that's the other
Well,
thing.
technically, it's the NES controller turned upright
Yeah.
with motion sensors.
Yeah.
I would have preferred the NES controller.
And not only that, but I remember playing Red Steel. Red Steel's second game I bought is first-person shooter. Same concept.
Oh yeah.
If you get tired and you aim it down, your character starts looking down.
Yeah.
You're just like, shit, dude. Where are all these, racial stereotypes?
And everyone was so excited about that concept too. They were
Dude,
like,
I was-
first-person shooters are going to be legit on here.
I
It's like,
bought it. I bought it.
I played World at War primarily on the Wii when it came out on there, and honestly, at first, sniping was such a pain. But once I got good at it, I actually really loved the point and shoot. Like it honestly felt really good. It got to the point though, like I did end up getting one of those adapters, the plastic adapters where you put the
Oh,
Wii
the
remote in
Oh,
the
yeah.
gun,
The
the zapper,
Yeah.
and then you had the control here, and I'd be like sitting in my screen like.
Yeah, I'm so cute.
How nutless was the zapper, right? Didn't you want like
It was
a
just
giant,
plastic.
like fucking shotgun of a thing? You know,
Yeah.
when you're playing that.
Yeah.
My buddy had one of those too, and I was just like, God damn it.
I think we all agreed though that it was probably the most innovative controller, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably, unfortunately.
The
It's
next
not for
one
me.
after this, though, I'm kind of it competes with it, I think.
What?
But it's
Innovative or just good?
No.
innovative.
Well,
What?
So
No.
after this one, so the 360 controller, definitely I think
My
it's probably
favorite.
one of my favorites.
My favorite controller.
It's a good
It's
controller.
sleek.
Yeah.
The
It's the
only
perfect
problem-
size.
The only problem that I had with it was playing fighters on it, and you'll do like a motion, like a half circle motion, and I've got big thumbs, and I play with this.
So what do you do with those big thumbs?
Ram up people's asses. You're a lover, not my. And
do
I
have
would,
long
I
thumbs.
would press the middle button sometimes. Fucking sucked.
Oh, I see.
like Dead or Alive or whatever. But
Your
outside
thumb
of
is
that,
probably as long as my index.
pretty big.
I always felt like I had very little control of the D-pad on the Xbox.
So the
I'm
next
hard to hear,
the next one I want to say
but it's in, right? It's in. Yeah, I'm in, like Flynn.
oh,
Maybe you guys just muted me so much, like trying to shut me out.
no, you are
What
a
I'm
little quiet
saying.
actually. I will have to go adjust that, and I will as soon as I put up the next image. What was that? Oh, yeah, turn
Put
them
some
up.
tremble in it. Put some tremble in it. That's my word. See, I can quote Dave Chappelle, and no one says nothing. And then you guys quote Tim and Eric. Oh, remember that shit? I remember that shit. Come on.
No one remembers that shit.
Dave Chappelle's legendary.
No one remembers that shit.
Everyone remembers that shit. 'Cause it's the shit.
So the Microsoft Kinect
Oh,
It's
God.
a shitty controller.
as one of the most innovative controllers.
Did it actually work properly?
No.
did.
Anyone that used it?
I honestly, the Kinect itself, I think it's probably just as innovative as the Wii Remote, and it probably worked just as well as the Wii Remote did. Did you guys
I think
ever
it
play
has.
any games on
I think it has the opportunity to, but they didn't take advantage of it.
I played
So I
this-
I can see the full potential of it.
I played Dance Central, and I played the Star Wars game.
Did you ever do the zombie
Rest in
one?
peace. Huh?
The zombie one, where you actually stepped and moved in the room, and your character would move on the screen.
No,
you turned your body,
looked
and
like
it
a
actually
fool.
turned. You can actually fight, and it would fight on screen.
No, but I did play that fighting game. That was a load of shit. That was
Yeah, I have a
piece
dance
of
game for the
shit.
Kinect right now, and trying to get two people to play and then maybe not play is a nightmare.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
It's absolutely a disaster.
It just seems like such a wasted opportunity. There's so much potential.
Yeah, there's tons of potential there, but until I see them really use it, I can't really.
As soon as the VR stuff becomes a bigger deal, this is going to become a bigger deal.
Yeah,
I'm excited for
I-
that.
I,
We'll see.
I personally can't call it, like even the Wii Remote innovative, just because it's more experimental. The innovative part of it didn't really pan out. Like you couldn't play. You could only really play like games that like okay, so you could play WarioWare, right? You had a ball. WarioWare is great. But when you switch it over to like Twilight
What's up,
Princess
Only McMutant?
or like a shooter, it doesn't fully take advantage of those things. I'd say
On-
it's experimental and it's a step in the right direction, but I would want better technology to be like, like if they came out with like the NX and then it has a really good motion control, I'd be like, yeah, the Wii Remote was innovative. 'Cause
Oh,
they
it's-
took something and built on it.
Oh, it's just Daniel's asking if you think that the Kinect is the opposite of innovation because it just copies the Wii. I don't think it really copies the Wii.
I don't
No.
think it did either. Because
They both operate off of IR sensors, but I mean in different ways.
kinds of
Yeah.
sensors.
Guys, I just want to let you know that there was a game on the Wii, your first Wii. It was a Dragon Ball Z game. And
Yeah, swords.
Oh, what?
In order to use the Kamehameha, you had to do the Kamehameha motion.
Yeah.
And it was very satisfying.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But
It's
as
like
you're
Razor
talking to
Blast or something. I don't know.
you were talking about
Sounds
the Twilight Princess with the controls. I actually played through and beat Twilight Princess on the Wii. It was my first Zelda, and I had no issues with the controls.
No,
Like,
it was my first game on the Wii.
Yeah?
I beat it, but it's just like when it comes to it worked really well for first party. Not on every title even. It worked really well on that game. But it's just like I want to see something better because I know if Nintendo's going in this route of like innovation and all that stuff, I think they can do it. But I want to see them build more on this motion control, so then I can go back and look back on the Wii Remote and be like, hey, that was innovative. Because if they just drop it, what is it really like innovating? It's not creating something new out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they shouldn't
definitely
have the
have
option.
started to drop it with the Wii U, and I am a little sad
Well,
about
it has
that.
motion, right?
It has,
Is it?
but
It's a lot.
it's not built in. Like you have to go purchase your own controllers. You don't. It doesn't
What?
come
Wait,
with the
hold on,
console.
Hold on. Does it?
What?
The Wii.
The Wii U, does it
controller,
come with-
Doesn't it have motion in it?
Oh, the Wii U controller.
Yeah, it has a
does,
gyro
But I meant
thing.
like it doesn't come with the Wii remote.
Oh.
But it has a setup for it, which is ironic.
But it has a setup, and that's why I'm saying like it's kind of they're kind of letting it go. It feels like, and
Except
where,
for when they released Mario
uh,
Party, which I
the
really
only McMutant asks.
I
Do you
would
think
love to
that-
have Mario Party.
Do you think that the NX should have motion controls, touch, and a regular controller?
I'm pretty sure it will have
Yeah,
all
probably
that.
will. Nintendo's all about accessibility, man.
Accessories.
Well, okay, yeah, that too.
Accessibility through accessories.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you look at it, like you said, Mario Party, they didn't need to make that only about the Wiimote. you
Yeah,
know,
they didn't need to do
but
that.
they did it instead.
But they did
It's
it
like,
out of
hey,
spite for me.
Fuck you guys, essentially.
Oh, it's just
Do we
Daniel
want that?
Asks if we should have. Do we as gamers still want motion?
I don't think
control?
hardcore gamers ever wanted it.
I
No, they
never
wanna sit
wanted
on the
motion
couch
control.
and do nothing.
Yeah,
I still
move
don't
their
want
thumbs.
motion
That's-
control.
I think it's something that people outside of gaming
Want.
still want
Yeah. So,
because it's something they don't need to.
Mind the action.
Yeah, they just do it like that. They don't have to look, and they're more active. Than we are.
I don't know. Learn this
Dance
controller.
Dance Revolution. That went nuts, and that required you to get off your ass and do stuff.
Yeah, but it wasn't motion. You're still pressing buttons.
Okay,
There's more patterns.
I think there is a place for it, but
Yeah, I mean,
it,
there's a
it should be
place.
very small on the pie chart of gaming.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be the driving force of a console, but it should be a feature of the console.
Yeah, like it
Adamosaur
comes
says-
with a game.
Adamosaur hates motion control and touchscreen in gaming. Touchscreen, there's a place for.
Touchscreen's okay.
If you've ever played, especially, and nobody apparently agrees with me on this, although this game keeps coming out, so something tells me somebody's buying it, but nobody else in my vicinity likes it. But I love Etrian Odyssey, and in that game, you draw your map on the touchscreen as you play it,
Yeah.
and I adore that game.
That's a neat feature.
But it's crazy. It's a good feature for the touchscreen. But I wouldn't say I like touchscreen as the main focus of gameplay. But it's still a good peripheral.
it's good. It's just,
The only McMutant says, I figured out how to cheat Just Dance games on my Wii, so I only needed to move my hand. It's brilliant. It makes me seem fit, but I'm not.
That's
I
fun.
cheat at most games with my hand.
I cheat at life with my hand. You know what I mean?
Adamosaur says that he doesn't like his iPhone. He cannot type on it without staring at it. Flip phones are old as fuck. True, but I do remember being able to text without even looking at the phone.
I think that's true. Actually,
I-
I'm the same way. I still look at my keyboard on my phone.
I
use
actually
text to
can-
speech.
I can swipe
to
without looking at my phone.
Like where you do the thing.
Yeah, I can on Android phones. I can swipe like a full-on paragraph without ever having to look down at my phone. And with the old T9s on the flip phones and stuff, I could do the same thing. I could type out full-on
Oh, yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, I think I
with
could
it.
do that.
Oh,
on the
T9.
It's a lot easier with T9, but the touchscreen thing, if you just have to get familiar with your phone and not replace it every year.
Oh, that. By the way, that's a controller we haven't talked about yet.
Your phone?
Your phone.
Well, there's still 3 more
Yeah,
entries.
it's 3 more entries.
I doubt that it's on here, but
Well, I guess I'm just a forward
the
thinker.
Xbox One controller.
I have to say, I really don't like this controller.
It's
Then. I
getting
don't like
fatty
either.
again.
I don't
think
like
they went
either of them.
backwards.
I don't like either of
I
the
like
next
it.
gen controllers.
I think they went backwards with the Xbox One going from the 360.
I'm
I
into
think
that.
the 360 is a better controller.
That
Yeah.
fat ass
I like-
Xbox One.
I like the weight of the Xbox One
I
controller.
don't. I think it's wrong. I think it's weird.
It's wrong.
Well, it's
It's wrong.
It's the batteries that give it weight. The actual double A's you're putting in that thing give it weight.
I attach weights to mine too.
I actually am considering it
I ran into
because
the
it
problem.
feels deceptive.
I ran into the problem with Sony that I ran, or the PlayStation 4 that I ran into with the Xbox 360, which was if I'm playing a fighter, I might touch the touchscreen.
Yeah, I actually know you and Spencer both were doing that when we were playing Mortal Kombat. When Spencer and I were going playing, he kept hitting the touch screen and pausing the
And
game.
blaming it on you. Too.
Yeah, then
He's
blaming
like,
it on
"What'd you
me."
Pause the game for?
I have short little stubby hands, so it works for me. I will say that I think for the PS4, the touchpad is useless. There's been no game that I've played that made me go, "Oh, I love having this giant ass button on here that is a touch sensitive."
Fighters?
No, any Sony game, any PlayStation 4 game, I have
One
not
was-
found a purpose. There-
Killzone. Killzone had it to where you had a droid sort of sentry thing.
Mm-hmm.
You could command it using a touchscreen if you swipe down. Sorry.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
No!
Same thing with
Save me!
Infamous.
Didn't you like spray paint with it or something?
Yeah, you did. Well, you turned it sideways, but yeah, you did
Yeah.
spray paint. But it wasn't a touchscreen. But
Wow, what are you
could-
doing?
You
Can I
could
be
move
alright?
the mush-
Why is
the
this
motions.
even
He
necessary?
just wants to bring it out so we can touch and feel. I can't say I'm not the biggest fan of this controller.
Look at these
but
weird dildo
works
things they got for like.
for pleasing your partner.
It's a 2-player game now.
But
So, yeah, so the Pro controller from the Wii U. What do you, Justin? What were you saying about it?
The right stick is too high.
that's a good point.
I hate
It's
controllers.
kind of like copped out and done exactly what everyone else is doing,
Yeah.
which is kind of like.
Well, that's the point. I think
You
it's.
got your home button. You got your. I don't know why this is different. Why don't you just incorporate that in the home? Whatever. I'm not here to critique it too much.
Oh, that's
But-
exactly what we're here for. But,
But
anyway,
like,
go
okay,
ahead.
so the D-pad's great though.
Yeah, D-pad's good.
I love the D-pad on. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, yeah, I still love it. But
Huh,
feels-
hold on.
feels
Okay,
a little
Wait.
weird.
What? Hey.
Heard you. But
Oh, yeah.
yes, you're right. The right analog stick is too high. It feels almost unorthodox.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh.
it's like what the hell? am I
Oh,
playing, Steam
Xbox One feels so
I
good.
can say my biggest complaint on the Wii U right now. Like, I've played with it before. I don't like the triggers on this.
Good lord, I hate the PS4
They're like
controller.
bumpers. They're not actual triggers. I don't like that.
This fucking thing feels awful.
So, I guess for me, it feels weird because I need the ABXY on the controller. Oh, can I go? Where are we at?
No. No.
How far is
Yes.
this? Is it,
Xbox One, yo, it's just the best controller.
they don't even. I don't think they have the Pro controller for Wii on here.
No, well, it's not even.
No such thing as talking too much. Only McMutin.
Xbox One is good control.
It feels tight in hand.
You grip it with your
Hold
thing.
on, what's 31? We didn't even.
31, I
finish our
think,
list.
is the Steam controller.
You press the
Oh,
guard,
rated galleries.
Oh no! no
and then
no.
you grip the
It's
controller,
Oh my God.
Elite Xbox One controller is their number one.
and
No.
then you take the back.
Well, the one that costs like
Mataleo.
$150.
The stupid D-pad.
Oh yeah. This has got a serious weight problem.
Yeah,
Serious fucking weight problem.
What feels like you're holding air?
It feels like I'm holding nothing.
yeah.
Why?
The PlayStation 1 controller is lighter than that. The only way that the PlayStation 1 controller, if you hold the cable at the same time, is just as heavy.
Why are these reversed? Should be here. What
Yeah.
in the fuck, dude?
It feels weird, right?
God, every other controller has that reversed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, you're the Wii, man. Like you should be focused on the buttons on the right, not the extra joystick.
Yeah.
It's so
Like
stupid.
a camera on a lot of 3D games.
God damn it.
I do have to say, playing Smash on this wasn't too bad.
No,
It's
it's
not
not bad.
terrible.
It's way better,
It
right?
took a while. I wouldn't say better, but it took me a while to get used to just dealing with this, being this high up, because I have big hands, but I'm not used to stretching them, because everything's within my reach. You know what I mean?
You're lazy, Justin.
I'm lazy, but I don't know. I was okay with this controller. I actually really liked playing on this controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some
It's a
good
gamepad.
It's fun.
Well, plus you can, just take it with you into the bedroom.
Dude, I didn't
bathroom.
I didn't even fully plug it into my TV. I was literally just playing with the box right there. I was just like, fuck it,
Yeah.
It's great fun.
I play Smash on my computer while I wait for league matches on that exact controller.
Just like,
But I think
You know what?
the problem with
This is weird.
with the
Like normally
PS4
I would
controller's
play,
too
like,
small.
with hand.
Like my hands want to go like this,
But
Yeah,
this
I
I
know.
want to do.
and they rest on the touchpad, which doesn't do me any good.
Have you noticed on the PS4 controller that the joysticks just feel weird?
Yeah, that's a lot of motion.
Like the threshold feels
It
fucked
doesn't
up.
feel satisfying.
Yeah, they kind of got the weird groove in them as well with the joystick
and then
right here.
that one clicks hard,
Don't really understand that.
right, when you click
The
it.
thought behind that. It feels like it's gonna break off at any moment.
But the clicking is
That's okay, I guess. Not the best, but I like the way the buttons feel here. But the Xbox One or 360 controller is just fantastic.
Yeah, like feel this joystick on Xbox 360,
Yeah.
and then feel the PS4 joystick immediately after.
we have a random question,
See
guys.
how much give the PS4 has?
Yeah.
It's like it instantly moves, whereas the Xbox One has a much better threshold.
A more analog control.